Hey, it's Kate, known as Warrior Maiden on CleanPlace and later as Manwariel. As most of you know if you follow me on Facebook at all, I own a costume business that I run from my house, and since none of you have ever visited me before, I thought it might be fun to do a tour of the more interesting parts of my house. My sewing room / office is where I spend the vast majority of my time, whether I'm working on costume orders, designing new products, or just sewing for fun. Running the business is a lot of work, but it's definitely worth it, and I'm glad I get to do something that I generally enjoy. Here's my desk area, where I am whenever I'm talking to you guys online. And here's Quilf, my only pet since he doesn't shit on the costumes. He doesn't say very much. We share the house with our 7 dress forms: Sheldon, Arwen, Eowyn, Conan, Rosie, Legolas, and Galadriel. Guys, leave room for the Holy Spirit. Here's my breakfast nook, which is also a snack time nook and occasionally a lunchtime nook, complete with mannequins to keep you company while you eat or stare at you while you cook. The most important parts of my kitchen are located here, here, and here. Next up is the living room, where there's currently a surprisingly low number of sewing patterns spread across the floor. Here's our backdrop. This is where we photograph costumes for our websites, and where I filmed the intro to this vlog. And the most important part of the living room is located right here. But this one is a close second. This is our library, and it actually looks worse than usual right now because we're in the process of cleaning and organizing, but it's a good spot to read. Here's one of our famous versatile fantasy capes. My bookshelf, Alex's bookshelves, my bookshelf, and Alex's bookshelf. The desk is where I often do my journaling, but it currently has Alex's Doctor Who ties on it. Alex's office is where he composes music, with his speakers worthy of the Lords of Gondor, and his impressive soundtrack collection years in the making. Surprise, more sewing patterns! There's also this thing called outside, sometimes referred to as yard, but I don't go there very often. I had some ideas for making this more interesting, but I'm a little short on time right now. I hope you enjoyed it at least a little bit. I do still write every now and then. I have some ideas knocking around in my head, and every now and then I pull out a Word document and add a few sentences. So maybe eventually I'll have something I can share again. Thanks for watching, and I miss you guys. As most of you know if you follow me on Facebook, I have a costume business that I run from my home. That's enough.